Good evening. It is Thursday, December the 7th, y'all, of 2023. We're getting so close to the end of this year. I love this time of the year. How are you doing? I hope this is finding you all well. I hope this is finding you singing. So this week we had some questions on how to warm up your voice. First of all, I want to thank those of you who had the questions, and there was 3 different questions. One was, what is a quick way to warm your voice if you're in a pinch for time? And another one, the other 2 were basically similar. How do you go about warming up your voice? What's the best exercises to warm up your voice? And how do you warm up your voice just in general? So we're going to answer those tonight. The first thing we're going to dive into is the question regarding the quickest way to warm up your voice. One thing you can absolutely do to warm your voice efficiently and quickly is good old-fashioned lip rolls. Humming or lip rolls, hands down, everybody knows how to hum. Everybody can do a lip roll, right? You all know how to do a hum, right? Everybody knows how to hum. It says Another one is a lip roll. A lip roll is simply, for those of you who are not informed on what a lip roll is you're going to give yourself kind of a dopey, relaxed larynx by just doing a yawn. Yawn with me. That dopey sound, dopey. That's what you're going to do. And then you're going to take that relaxed larynx sound with using a B, as in the word bubble, and you're going to do this. You're going to remember your yawn. That sets the larynx in the perfect spot. So good. This one is such an easy one to do. You don't even need scales to do it. All you need is your voice. You can do some lip roll slides. So here again, these are the best way to warm up if you're in a pinch and you don't have a recording with you and you're not real familiar with a lot of things, a lot of different exercises to warm up your voice. You could just hum, do some humming slides. Everybody can hum. All you're doing is just humming on a slide. Everybody just think about, I'm thinking about something. That's the basis for your hum. So start with a like you're thinking, and then just slide and do some slides on that. Remember, you're warming your voice. We're not doing any belting or diving into anything crazy. You're just simply warming your voice using a hum. Everybody knows how to hum. So the second question that I had was, what are the most efficient ways to exercise to warm up your voice? And that one coincided with the one I just answered, which was, what is a quick way to warm up your voice quickly and efficiently? Those 2 exercises, the humming and lip rolls. Here again, those are hands down. Anybody can do it. All you do is you need your voice and just hum. You don't have to even think about any particular notes to start. Then the third question was, how do you thoroughly warm up your voice? How do you go about warming up chest? How do you warm up head? How do you warm up pharyngeal? What is pharyngeal? And how do you warm up your and then what is edge? How do you warm up your edge coordination? So we're going to start with the head voice. Head voice is exactly what it says. It's the part of our voice that sings the high notes, and our voice opens up and is very free. So if you just said ooh, 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 like you're saying whoopee, whoopee. That's all you're doing. That's head voice. So you start with a whoo. It's a hooty, whoo, and you just slide through. That's a great way and a quick way to warm up your head voice. That's your introduction to head. Chest voice is where you live and talk and just normally communicate with people. You talk every day in your chest voice. Chest voice is your lower register. It's also where you have your everyday conversation. I'm talking to you right now in chest voice. If I was talking to you like this, I'd be talking to you in head voice. Okay, so that's head voice. I don't talk like that. I talk in my chest voice. That's your chest voice. All you do to warm up your chest voice is just take some humming and then just sit down into it very nice and low. And you can say mom, 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 mom. Say mom, mom, mom. And you're going to round out the it's like a French sound. Mom, 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 mom. This is warming up chest voice. What do you hear at the end of that? Mom, 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 mom. That is called edge. That's a vocal fry exercise, and I'm not grinding it. I'm allowing the voice to sit down. That little crinkly sound that you hear, yeah, that is that's edge. So I'm combining my chest voice with edge. That is a fantastic way of getting the edges of the vocal folds to connect, to coordinate correctly and lightly without hurting your voice. Now, I want to say, when you are doing vocal fry or any warm-up, never compress it. Never, in other words, don't force it, don't squeeze it, don't tighten it, don't hold your breath, don't over exhale. Those are super key and very important parts of warming up your voice. You can overbreathe and you can underbreathe. So make sure you're just talking on your normal conversation. You're having a conversation. The next one, so we've gone over head very quickly. We've gone over and just touched on chest voice. That's what I'm talking to you in. Your chest voice. Ooh, I got a bug on my visor. Isn't that lovely? Sorry about that, guys. I don't like bugs. Okay. So your chest voice is where you talk. Every one of us has a chest voice. It's where you live and you breathe. You just normally coordinate and talk in your chest voice. And then we went over, so head, chest, and edge. When we were going into chest voice, mom, 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 mom. Put your cool on. Oh yeah. Mom, 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 mom. That is your edge coordination. What edge does is it helps to connect the edges of the voice, it coordinates the edges of the vocal folds. So if you don't have that coordination, think of edge as your grip. I love edge. We talk normally in it anyway. We all use a little bit of edge, and we're not thinking about it each day when we're using it. And our voice will just make sounds. We can make real high-pitched screams. We can do all kinds of different vocalizations, and they just come out naturally. We're not worried about it if we're not overthinking it. So edge, think of it as your tread. Edge is your grip. So if you were on a basketball court in your sock feet, and you've got the ball, and I'm just going to pick an oldie, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's got the ball. Okay, he's right behind you. You've got the ball, and you're running, but you're in your sock feet on a basketball court. What are you going to do? Are you going to have grip? Are you going to be able to hustle and get away? No, you're not going to be able to hustle and get away. Why? You're in your sock feet on a slippery surface, right? You don't have edge. And when you don't have the edge coordination, when you don't have the vocal folds touching, you don't have dynamic control. You don't have as much color in your sound. You don't have that pleasant tone in your sound that you get. Like, if I were to talk to you like this, oh, Andy, like, and B, if I was just talking like this, right? Then this is falsetto. I don't have any edge. So if I was going to talk to you like this all this time, you guys would all get off. I see I've already lost a couple people because they're like, oh no, I don't want to listen. No one wants to listen to that, right? It's contrived. It's horrific. If you sing like that, you're going to lose your audience as well, where you get that nice color and that tone in your voice, that cut, that connection is when you have edge. So that's your edge. Remember, just a little crinkly sound. Ooh. I'm going to bring in our comments here pretty soon. We've got a lot going on and I'm loving it. And yes, I'm noticing because I'm trying to get over to to get all of my points done. Okay. And then the last one is pharyngeal. So Pharyngeal, think of it as a very nasal, whiny sound. It's a natural coordination that we all do. All that means is it's kind of a honky, think of a duck quacking. I'm looking at the comments. Okay, my kids are commenting, guys, so I'm sorry. Anyway, think of pharyngeal as that part of the voice that it can sound very nasal. Have you ever listened to people talk like this and they all talking? Yeah, y'all talking like that. That's pharyngeal, honey. That is the very nasal. Those exercises, you definitely don't want to discount those. It's one of the my mentor, Brett Manning, he says it's the forgotten coordinator. It's something that it sounds vulgar, it sounds horrible. And when you're not using and you haven't developed that, you're shortchanging yourself of the beautiful color and the tonality that singers everywhere use. Pharyngeal is so important. It is one of the main modes of connecting your voice throughout your range. When you're singing in chest and going from chest into head, if you're going from head back down into chest, it gives color. Okay, it can take a very yelling, shouty, very say, can you say? That's very no one wants to hear. Say, can you see? All I did was bring in a little bit of pharyngeal in there with my chest voice, combine them, and then I was able to get into the song with less of a yelly, shouty sound. Nobody wants to listen to someone yell through a song. It can be very unpleasant. Now, you don't want to hear someone quack through a song, but the exercises that are very important part of developing pharyngeal are very silly sounding. They sound kind of quacky and very nasally. So just to give you an introduction to a great beginner, very light pharyngeal coordination is the NG sound. And think of the word song. Think of NG, the NG consonant. And guys, I'm going to bring this in so I can, oops, sorry about that, guys. Hold on, don't want to black out my screen. Let me see which guy I can bring in here. Okay, so I'm going to bring in on this side of the screen the NG. So NG, so what it is, where is my pen there? It's in G, as in the word sung. The NG, and you're going to hold it. So if you say song, you don't release it. Song. You say song. And you just hold the tongue on the soft palate. The back of the tongue is on the soft palate, and that keeps your NG coordinated. Okay, so say I'm going to try to draw a little picture here, and I'm not much of an artist. Okay, so if I have a little guy here, there's the eye sockets and there's the nose. Give him a big nose. Okay, and you guys, I'm not an artist. Okay, and then there's the upper lip, and there's the top teeth. Okay, and then my mouth is nice and wide open, big mouth, bottom lip, and then there's the chin. Okay, how do you guys like my artistry? It's cool, huh? I don't claim to be an artist. Okay, so when you say NG, say song. Is everybody doing it? Okay, so no, Sarah, this is not a hangman. Okay, I'm going to there's the eyeball and there's eyelashes. Okay, this is my drawing. It's horrible. This is a profile of a person, supposedly a theoretical singer. Okay, so everybody say the word song and hold the NG. So when you say song, my artistry is wretched, isn't it, guys? Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take, here's the front of your tongue, and when you say song, the top of the tongue, okay? Oh, I don't want to do that. Hang on just a second. Hold on. There we go. Let's draw this little tune here. There's my tongue, okay, guys? The top of the tongue goes up onto the soft palate, and it touches in the back of the mouth in your soft palate, okay? And it blocks off. Okay, so this is such a disproportionate person. Okay, and here's the Adam's apple. Okay, so right there, here is where your vocal cords are housed. And I know, you guys, I'm going to win an Academy Award for artistry, or I don't know that you can do that, but anyway, I'll win some kind of artistry award. Okay, so this is your Adam's apple, aka this is your thyroid cartilage. So right behind this thyroid cartilage, that's a very hard, it's a bony-like substance, but it's a hard cartilage. And what that does, okay, so my writing went off the screen here, but this is your vocal folds right here. So here is back here, and your sound is going to travel up. And my daughter's a nurse, so she's probably horrified at my artistry right now. But rather than the mouth being the resonator, as the airflow comes up through here, rather than it coming out of the mouth, the tongue is blocking it off. And so my sound travels up through the nasopharynx and out through the nose. Okay? You guys like my artistry? So anyway, but this is very important. I know it looks a little bit silly, but the NG, so if I'm opening my mouth, it's not allowing the sound to resonate through my mouth. My mouth is no longer a resonator. My nasopharynx, and it's coming down toward here. Okay. If I open my mouth and release the NG, oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, someone says it looks like Biden. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not supposed to. Okay, I'm not looking at the comments. You guys are destroying my composure here. You guys are funny. Okay, enough comments about our politicians. Guys, you guys are too funny. Okay, so anyway, that is where the sound is resonating up through here. Okay, so does that help? I don't know if it helps or not. So if this makes any sense to you, the pharyngeal means the mouth is not a resonator, and that color, it helps to, what these exercises do is it helps to bring out a beautiful color in your tone, as opposed to more of a yelly sound or an overly light classical airy sound. Now, all of those tones, the chest voice, the big robust sounds that we make when we're singing and performing, there's different types of resonances that you want to really bring forward when you are in a performance. Classical singing, opera, there's different types of singing that require different uses and functions in your, and different resonances. Okay, so but the pharyngeal is going to always give you that little extra tone. It brings out tonal color, a dynamic, more of a beauty in your tone, and a much more commercial sound. It's going to, when you're blending with and using a little bit of pharyngeal, you're going to get a little bit much more of a commercial sound, as opposed to overly sounding. You guys are funny. Oh my gosh, these comments, you guys are so funny. Oh my gosh, these comments are too much. Okay, so anyway, pharyngeal. So okay, so since I've got such a great audience, you guys are awesome tonight. I would love, okay, so I am going to go ahead and I'm going to go through the comments. I want y'all to tell me in the comments below, type yes or give me a thumbs up or both if any of this is making sense, and then type in either the word chest or head or pharyngeal, or you can put the word nasal if you can't spell. Pharyngeal is its own little animal to spell, or edge. Okay, so there's 4 different resonances that you want to make sure you warm up when you are warming your voice. We have your head voice, your chest voice, pharyngeal, and edge. Okay, so for those of you who are joining or kind of popping in and out live, all of these resonances you can watch back and get a little bit of an understanding and a small sample of the different types of voice that you want to warm up. Okay, so hang on just a second, and I'm going to bring in some of these comments. You guys are too funny. Okay, so let me take my my little sketchy dude. I'm going to take him out here for a second. Okay, you guys are awesome. This is so fun. Okay, so let's go through the comments here and see what we've got. I don't know. Voice is fun. Isn't it fun, you guys? Are you learning something? If you're learning something, share this. Share this video with somebody. If you're learning something, or if you know a singer or someone who's aspiring to sing or someone who's struggling, will you share this video? Now it's on YouTube. and I'm live right now on YouTube, and I'm live on Facebook. Share this information. We're having fun, and we're cutting up, and we're making having a lot of fun. But these are some important things that you need to know as a singer. It's going to help you on your vocal journey. If you miss any of these 4 sections of your voice when you're warming up, you are not going to have the full balance of sound that you're looking for. You're not going to have the more modern contemporary sound you might be looking for. If you're a classical singer, all 4 of these resonators are going to only enhance your classical singing. I was trained classically, so I love classical singing, but I also like country. And you guys, it was like, okay, if I want to sing with Wynonna Judd or Shania, who doesn't like Shania? If you like Shania, type her name in there. I love Shania. Her 90s stuff, you guys, was so amazing. Anyhow, but it was like, okay, classical singing doesn't work with those genres. It doesn't work with that. And it was like your voice is missing something. Plus, I didn't have the tonal power or the tonal control, and I knew my voice was just missing something. So these are very, very important features that you've got to know about. You've got to know about these different coordinations and work on them, warm them up, okay? So if you are interested in getting maybe some more information on warming up, or if you'd be interested in attending a workshop on warming up, then let me know. Just type in the word workshop in the comments on this live today, and I will make sure, and DM me if you would too, and just type in the word workshop, and I'll make sure that I send you a link and get you an invitation to join me, and we'll just have some fun doing some warm-ups. So I hope this is helping you guys. So let me look. I keep going on a rabbit trail, and guys, I'm really trying not to go on too many rabbit trails. It's a little hard though when I got some amazing comments on them. I'm trying to be all serious and informative, and you guys, oh my gosh, you guys are making me laugh so hard. You guys are too much fun. Okay, so hold on just a second. Let's see what we have in the comments. Wynonna, who doesn't love Wynonna? Oh, she's awesome, isn't she? Like, Billy was a small town loner, never did dream of ever leaving southern Arizona, of ever hearing wedding bells ring. Isn't she? I mean, like, I couldn't do that before. It was real airy, and I didn't have that dynamic control to do any of that. Oh, Wynonna's so awesome. I just love her. Okay, so I'm going to bring up some comments here in my thing. Okay, so first of all, I want to say hello and a shout out. Sarah, hello. Monica, hello. Oh, you guys are awesome. Oh, so Sarah, she's put this. I'm going to throw some of your comments in. She likes my sweater. Oh, she's a sweetheart. And I guess some of the noise I was making scared her dog, Phoebe. Phoebe's my grand doggy. Let's see. I could see your comments, and guys, thank you for giving permission for me to see your names in the comments. This is huge. That way I don't have to look back and forth and try to see who's making the comments. Let me see. There was a spider behind me. Oh gosh, you guys don't do that. Sarah, I don't know if you were teasing or not, and I don't want to know that. Spiders aren't my thing. Okay, Sarah had trouble. Monica, she says she had trouble finding the video. Are you okay now? I'm not sure if you're okay now, but I assume you're on because you were writing in it. And let's see. Okay, so Sarah liked my Aunt B from the Andy Griffith show. Oh, Andy, that's falsetto. It's just saying, oh, Andy. Do you see the difference? The presence, that chord closure, and there's a tiny bit of chest, a little bit of pharyngeal. I'm not in my head voice, but there was much more clarity there, and just a nicer sound and a clearer tone. I wouldn't want to hear anybody just talking in falsetto all day. It would drive me nuts. Let me see. I don't know how to do Fran. Sarah wants me to do Fran Drescher, and you know what, Sarah, one of these days I'm going to have you join the broadcast, and I'll let you do Fran. She's very pharyngeal. Okay, what is a phrase that what is one of Fran Drescher's phrases, guys? Anybody out there knowing her phrases. And Becky, I saw Becky Higgins. Becky, hello, hello. I'm not ignoring you, dear. Oh my goodness. So good to see you too. Becky sings. I know Becky. She sings and she is amazing. I love her. She's amazing and awesome. And I've known her forever. Oh my goodness. And let me see what else. My battery on my mouse, I think, is given out, guys. Okay, let's see here. Okay, you guys can see what I'm laughing at. I don't dare bring up some of these comments. If y'all want to see all the comments that I'm kind of laughing or trying to hold my composure, you guys have to watch through and look through the comments, okay? Oh my goodness. You guys are crazy. Okay, so Becky. Hi, Becky. I don't know if you're here, Becky. Are you still here? Will you kind of say something or just a shout out or something? She says she's impressed, so I'm not sure what she's impressed at. Probably my drawing, right? It's good to see you, Becky. Like I said, I was telling everybody that I'm looking to see if I have any other questions. You guys are awesome. These comments are funny. You guys are amazing. I love everybody's sense of humor. You know, we got to laugh, right? We got enough serious stuff in this world and we need to laugh. We need to have fun. And if you're a singer, oh my gosh, you got to enjoy it. My whole goal is to have everybody just looking and really taking a second look at themselves as a singer. And I want you to just remember why you like to sing. Everybody loves to sing. I know that everybody on here so far, the names that I've seen of everybody here. Now, I don't know who else popped on because I don't have a way of seeing everybody all at once, especially when I'm in the middle of talking. But I know that all of you mostly are going to be singers, just for the simple fact that this is a vocal channel. I'm a vocal coach, and we're just learning some things about our voice and how beautifully and wonderfully our voice will function if we understand it and if we learn how to use it correctly. So warming up your voice, this is where our subject began tonight, and that's where we're going to end tonight. Is warming up is so crucial. It is so important, and I want to help you on your vocal journey. And you know what? I want to tell y'all something. I've been teaching for many years. I've never met somebody that I can't help them learn to sing and to use their voice. It's what makes me so sad is when people who really love to sing, they'll come in and they'll say, well, I was told to shut up by my choir teacher, or my brother's mean friends told me I was horrible at singing, or just whatever. Somebody making some rude, horrible comment about you when you were a kid or when you were younger, or maybe you were in a choir setting and then you could just tell the choir teacher was maybe favoring someone over the other, or kind of like telling you, oh, well, you don't sing in this part, or, you know, just whatever. If you have been discouraged as a singer, I want to encourage you that you can sing. You can learn to use your voice well. I'm not guaranteeing that you're going to be the next Carrie Underwood or Winona or Keith Urban or many of the people that I love, or Josh Groban, but I'm going to tell you this: you can learn to sing. You can learn to sing on pitch. You can learn to sing well. You can learn to really recognize different functions and different areas of your voice and realize, oh my gosh, I'm not as bad as I thought I was. Too many people have been told stuff, and then you take that to heart. Those things affect you. And most of the people that have had some kind of criticism that it really wrecked them and discouraged them from singing was when they were younger, young adults or kids. Kids can be mean, huh? Kids are just horrible. But what I really hate hearing is when a vocal professional, a teacher, of all things, has been really cruel to somebody, or embarrassed or singled out somebody and made them feel bad about their voice, you know, in a choir setting. That's just horrible, and it breaks my heart. And so guys, you guys, I'm on a mission to help as many singers as I can to truly develop your voice, not just to hype you up or falsely compliment you, but I can really help you. And I want to help you learn to love your voice, fall in love with singing all over again. Guys, it's Christmas time. If you love singing Christmas carols, you need to get out there and you need to start singing, okay? Take some chances, okay? Let me see. I've got Sarah, my daughter, is telling me, this is my child, you guys. Okay, what did I do? What did I do? She's telling me I have a black widow hanging in front of me. Thank you, Becky. She's coming. She's coming to my defense. You guys are too much. And Beck is fab. She is fabulous, guys. Becky is amazing. Oh my gosh, I just love her. So a little secret is Becky and I went to school together, and she's the only person who I will allow to do anything to my hair, because I've had too many people who don't know what they're doing with hair touch my hair and ruin it. So anyway, and that includes hair color. I won't touch my hair with color just because some really bad experiences. But anyway, Becky's awesome. And she's going to retire. I'm never going to forgive her for that. But has nothing to do with music. So anyway, sorry, Becky. I love you, by the way. Okay. Carrie Underwear. You guys are too funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Doesn't Becky look awesome? Like, she never does. This woman is just, she has never aged. Okay, you guys, I'm rambling. Now we're off the voice subject, but we're supposed to have fun, right? We're supposed to have a good time. We're supposed to just enjoy life. Enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy your voice, guys. And back up. And if you need to go over any of the things that we talked about tonight regarding warming up the voice, there was one more thing. How long? There was another question that I had. How long should I warm up my voice? You should warm up your voice a minimum of 10 minutes. A good 10 to 15 minute warm up is good, especially if you're in a hurry, if you're in a pinch. But do those lip rolls, do that humming, or the exercises that we talked about, and we gave a little demonstration in today's video. You can absolutely do those. They're lots of fun. They're easy to do. You don't necessarily even need a scale. And I am going to share my little lovely drawing with you one more time. Remember, this is the pharyngeal NG. And for those of you who are coming in late, I'm sorry, you'll have to back up and watch the replay. If you just landed right here, go watch the replay. You'll know what this is about. But this is the pharyngeal, and the NG exercise is a real great exercise to get started on. Just hum on. The NG, when you're warming up and you're ascending, I want you to think about going forward and just gently down with your voice. Instead of reaching up, you start gripping and struggling and fighting for the note. Just relax, back off, and let your voice relax into the note. Okay? So for tonight, that's where we're at with our with the rest of our. Hang on just a second. My mouse isn't working very good, guys. Okay, sorry. Okay. Anyway, so tonight, if you have any other questions on the replay, for those of you watching on the replay, let me know. And if any of you are interested in joining me in a vocal workshop that's coming up very soon, I know I've been saying that, but we have had actually some real very serious family situations that have come up and kind of delayed some of the things that I've been working on over this summer and this fall. So we are going to start kicking off now toward the end of this month and starting in with a new year on some fantastic things to give you some tools and some actual things that you can practically apply to your voice to really start seeing some improvement. And I hope that you will allow me to be part of your vocal journey. It's my pleasure. You guys, I'm so glad to be here. I appreciate you so much. And let me know if you have any questions. Type in the comments the word workshop if you are interested. Also DM me, you can DM me, private message me the word workshop and your name, and I will make sure and I'll get a link to you so that you can sign up for a workshop and be included in a workshop that I have coming up very, very soon. We're going to be touching on warming up and with a goal of easing and eliminating vocal tension. There's so much involved there, so much that you need to know, but we're going to dive in with just little bits at a time, not overwhelm you with a whole lot of crazy content. And as you can tell from our live tonight, we're going to have a lot of fun, guys. So hang out with me, and you guys I've got you covered. If you have any questions, I've got you covered. Love you guys. I appreciate you. I just pray that you guys will be well. Have a blessed rest of the week. Stay hydrated. Eat well, take good care of yourself. Don't forget your warm-up. I'll talk to you soon.